Welcome back to the 17 News at Noon podcast, where we share your news on your schedule.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Noon.
Good afternoon, and thanks for joining us for 17 News at Noon. I'm Nicole Gitsky. Now, we are following a crash that is causing major delays on Highway 99. According to CHP's incident page, a car crashed into the back of a semi on the 99 near California Avenue. Officers have closed 3 lanes of the 99 southbound and the westbound California on-ramp at this time. They expect those lanes to remain closed for another hour. At this time, we have not received any reports of injuries. And now to the latest on the coronavirus pandemic here in Kern County. Public Health announced over 2,000 cases. Now, that's a record number of reported cases. We've also learned another person has died. That staggering number includes 659 positive cases out of our prisons and 141 positive tests in our skilled nursing facilities. Nearly 21,000 people are currently infected with the virus and recovering at home. Currently, 292 people are in the hospital. 66 people are in the ICU with COVID-19. Our single-day record is now December 9th, when we saw over 1,200 positive cases. According to the state, the San Joaquin Valley's ICU rate is sitting at 1.6%. A region that falls below 15% is then placed on the stay-at-home orders, which Kern County fell under just a couple weeks ago. And some hope is on the horizon as nearly 6,000 doses of COVID-19 vaccine are expected to arrive in Kern County by Thursday. Dignity Health expects to receive roughly 2,000 vaccines in the first shipment. Kern Medical will receive just over 1,000. Adventist Health Kiyoshi Tomono says the vaccines will be stored in a deep freezer at the Adventist Health downtown campus. From there, the hospital will distribute the shots to its Delano and Tehachapi campuses. A reminder, this Pfizer vaccine is a 2-dose vaccine, meaning those who receive the first dose will need to get a second dose in 21 days. And yesterday, Sandra Lindsay was met with applause as she became the first American to receive the COVID-19 vaccine. Lindsay is an ICU nurse who has been on the front lines of the battle against a virus that's killed more than 300,000 people in the United States alone. After her shot, she offered a message of unity, urging Americans to work together to defeat COVID-19.
I know that everyone needs to do their part to put an end to the pandemic, and this is just my small part that I did and, will continue to do by listening to the experts and listening to the science, continuing to wear my mask, continuing to social distance to make sure that we put an end to this pandemic once and for all.
And the FDA has released data stating the coronavirus vaccine made by Moderna is highly protective for adults and prevents severe cases of coronavirus. The agency intends to grant emergency authorization for use of the vaccine on Friday. The decision would give millions of Americans access to a second coronavirus vaccine beginning as early as next week. And another way to help curb the spread of the virus is to get tested. The Latino COVID-19 Task Force announced several new free testing coronavirus sites around town. There's a free testing site every day through Saturday. For all local testing sites, head to the public health website. The interactive map shows where you can find all the testing near you. You can also click on each testing location to find more information. And the Latino Task Force launches a new mental health hotline to help those struggling amid the pandemic. The hotline is set to connect those with COVID-19 concerns. It will help connect you with the mental health experts, health counselors, and other resources as the pandemic continues to surge. According to the task force, coronavirus has affected everyone in different ways, and a lot of people are mentally exhausted. The hotline is available Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. Now, if you are feeling stressed or have concerns, you are encouraged to call that hotline. Conversations are confidential and anonymous. That number is 525-5900. Now, in your 17 Court Watch, closing arguments continue today in the murder trial of Beant Dillon, the Bakersfield woman accused of drowning her newborn grandson. Now, prosecutor John Allen said the evidence shows Dillon committed a sinister and evil act and killed her grandson because she was concerned about her standing in the Sikh community. Defense attorney David A. Torres has argued the baby died from complications soon after birth, possibly due to the mother's lack of prenatal care or bleeding to death because the umbilical cord wasn't tied off. The jury will begin deliberations after Torres's closing arguments. And 17's Jason Katowski is continuing to follow this trial, and we'll have more tonight on 17 News. And to help curb the spread of coronavirus, the Kern County Superior Court is moving some court hearings virtual. Now, starting tomorrow, all Metropolitan limited and unlimited civil proceedings will be done over a court call. The court says this is part of their effort to reduce the number of people who have to physically enter the courtroom. Anyone who doesn't have access to court call will appear in person. Also, small claims and unlawful detainer cases are not included in this new decision. Now, to reach court call, you can call 888-882-6878.
Welcome back. Take a look at our forecast for today, and we've got clear skies out there looking downtown off to the east. A little bit of a haze, but other than that, not a cloud to be found. And yesterday we did hit the 50s, but it was kind of below average. And today a little bit warmer. 57 degrees was yesterday. Today we'll be right near 56. That's where we should be again this time of year. 1958 was our record. Set back in was 79 degrees, but set back in 1958. All right, let's get on track. Temperatures are going to be mild around the state. 55 in Sacramento along with Fresno. And then we've got some 60s down in LA and San Diego. So Thursday is our best shot to see measurable rain. I think it's going to be light amounts like the system on Sunday early in the morning, right around 1/100 of an inch. Now, a lot of people have been asking, why are we not seeing a lot of rain? Well, right now we're in a La Nina pattern. When we see this, all the rain, all the systems head more north. That's where the jet stream is positioned. Areas south remain dry, and that's kind of the pattern that we're seeing right now. In terms of rain for the month of December, we've only picked up 1/100 of an inch. We should be at 0.40. Last year, over 1.5 inches. 2018, we started to see it dwindle. 2017, that was also a La Nina year, and we only picked up 0.04 of an inch and then right back up in 2016. So December is not looking good if all the cards are right with this typical type of season. But let's hope that it's all wrong. Air quality moderate with an AQI of 53 degrees today, and today we're calling for sunny skies, a light wind. 58 in Bakersfield, 57 in Delano, 56 in Taft, 30s and 40s tonight. For the mountains, sunny skies, northwest wind 5 to 10. 52 in Frazier Park, 49 in Tehachapi, 50s for the Kern River Valley, and then for the desert, sunny skies and east wind 5 to 10, 54 in Mojave. Tomorrow, still sunny skies and right near 59, a 20% chance of mostly cloudy skies on Thursday, still keeping the upper 50s. And then as we'll head into the weekend, we'll start to see clearing skies, but very little change on your temperatures. For the mountains tomorrow, we warm you up in the mid-50s, and then a shot of showers and mostly cloudy and breezy on Thursday. We'll see those temperatures back into the 40s Thursday, Friday, and then for the weekend, mid to upper 50s. And then for the Kern River Valley tomorrow, 63 and sunny. 30% chance of showers, mostly cloudy and breezy on Thursday, and then clearing you out in the weekend, also looking sunny. So Thursday is really the day that we'll be watching carefully to see if we can squeeze out any more rain around the area. We'll send it back over to you.
All right, thanks, Kevin, for that. Well, this New Year's Eve, we're counting down to 2021 live in Las Vegas, and it's all for a good cause. KGET has partnered with the Super Bowl of Caring to raise money for 1 million meals to help people in need. As of today, the Super Bowl has raised over $7,000, enough to supply 22,000 meals. We want to keep that momentum going. Text the words NYE Donate to 26989 to give now to a Kern County food charity of your choice. And there's just a few days left to participate in our 17 Days of Christmas Toy Drive. As we do each year, we've teamed up with the Bakersfield Homeless Center and Boys and Girls Club of Kern County to collect toys for disadvantaged kids. You can drop off your unwrapped toy here at our studios at 22nd and L Streets downtown, or at the Bakersfield Homeless Center on East Truxtun Avenue, or the Boys and Girls Club on Niles Street. We're collecting gifts for children of all ages until Thursday, and don't forget about those teenagers. And here at Channel 17, we've profiled many local women who inspire, lead, and forge the way for others. As we approach International Women's Month in March, KGET will be recognizing the contributions women have made to our community. We will highlight 4 local women who will be considered for Nextstar's nationwide 2020 Women of the Year Award. But we need your help. Head to our website, kget.com, to nominate a remarkable woman in your life, those exemplifying the spirit of the Golden Empire. Well, a downtown Bakersfield staple is relocating amid the pandemic. After 10 years, the Noodle Bar is moving their restaurant to the marketplace in Southwest Bakersfield. The owners say they will be relocating this spring. They say their lease is expiring, and with reduced business activity, they felt it was best for their staff and business to be in a more residential neighborhood. The restaurant will stay open for another 3 months. They are offering customer appreciation sales. The owners say they will continue their mission of bringing the community Thai, Asian, and Asian fusion food. California Governor Gavin Newsom has had a rough year, and the next one might be even tougher as a recall effort appears to be gaining momentum. The recall organizers say they have collected more than half the nearly 1.5 million petition signatures needed to place the recall on the ballot, and they have until mid-March to hit the required threshold. The effort is fueled partly by outrage over the first-term Democrat dining with friends at a high-end restaurant while telling state residents to spurn social gatherings and stay home. If the recall qualifies, Newsom would be forced to fend off rivals in the midst of a pandemic that has cost the state millions of jobs, cored government budgets, and upended life for nearly 40 million residents. Finally, at noon, it was a huge night for Bakersfield Jim Ranger as he performed in the finale for a shot at winning NBC's The Voice. Ranger performed 2 songs last night, an original and this Beatles classic, with a little help from his friends. After last week's epic performance on top of a giant rock, Ranger spoke with 17's Tammy Melchak, saying he and Coach Blake Shelton were under a lot of pressure to make last night's show just as big.
I felt like it had this beautiful juxtaposition between my original song, which was this soft, kind of like from the heart storytelling kind of song, to this like, we are going to have a blast, we are going to have fun. I had a horn section. I mean, it was the whole thing. It was awesome.
Jim Ranger will perform a duet with Coach Blake Shelton, and of course, we'll find out who the winner is. Tune in tonight on NBC for the results. The show kicks off at 8 p.m. Good luck to him.
Working in the spirit of the Golden Empire, this is 17 News at Noon.
The 17 News at Noon podcast is a production of KGET and Nexstar Media Group. For more on all of the headlines in today's show, head to KGET.com.